Hey guys, it's Ogs. Who the hell is Steven Pagliuca? We call him Steve here in America. The co-owner of Boston Celtics, and also he owns 55% of Atalanta Bergamo in Serie A in Italy. So, pretty wealthy guy, a billionaire, heavily involved in politics and a lot of controversy here in America. He's one of the chairmen at Bain Capital. He's not the owner. Let not get it twisted. He works for Bain Capital, one of the big guys over there, and people are confused because they want to associate him with the entire company of Bain Capital. The total asset from that company is around 150 billion. And people tried to make us believe that that money belongs to Big Steve and he's going to spoil Chelsea Football Club. Wrong. Bain Capital literally finance businesses in trouble, and they charge you a high interest. So Chelsea Football Club are not in trouble. We are a very stable company, well run, no debt, no nothing. So we don't need anybody to save us. And if Big Steve takes over a Chelsea Football Club, I'm telling you, they are going to finance Chelsea Football Club. They're going to build a new stadium. They're going to take a lot of loans from their own company, Bain Company, and then charge us like 1000% interest or something like that. So do not be surprised if we end up being in serious debt in a very short period of time. We will move from debt-free company or club to absolutely piece of garbage, making money just to reimburse to Bain Capitals. Listen, I'm not trying to push anybody here. I don't have any candidate because I wanted another sugar daddy. I wanted a country to buy us. I wanted the Saudis. Okay, but the problem is it's almost impossible for us to find somebody like that. No more Abramovich on the market. So we're gonna have to deal with somebody who is going to take a lot of loans from banks, but somebody also who can take care of the club somehow. We have now to borrow money from the banks. That is a guarantee. There is no way we can finance our project without getting money from somewhere. But you have to choose what is the less of evil, if that makes sense. Who is going to charge you a high percentage, and who is going to put some of the money back into the team. So my project is a Chelsea project. I see my interest first, my club's interest first. So honestly, I don't have a good feeling about Big Steve taking Chelsea Football Club because he's involved in a lot of politics, Democrat, Republicans. He financed all their campaign here depending on who is going to protect his interest. There is another conflict of interest with Atalanta because he can't really own two clubs in Europe, right? The narrative about his net worth is absolutely fake. Just like people made up some stories about Kim Catalina, saying that she owns like 300 billion or something like that. You know, the South Koreans and the candy bid, remember that, right? And also some people made some fake news about Saudi Media Group owning like 3 trillion in their bank account. But I'm like, brother, it's gonna take you a few seconds to double check fact. Those people got less than 1 billion We love them because they understand our culture, football culture. So it's not only about money that I wanted the Saudi, because they were the poorest of everybody there. But we made all kind of theories making them the richest guys on earth because of the stereotype, because they are from Saudi, therefore they got money, so I want to make myself feel good. But the reality is they don't have money. It's a company coming to make money. They are Chelsea fans with good intention, and we love them. It has nothing to do with money, and you can check it yourself. It's gonna take like less than a minute to check, but people don't want to do that. They're going to get carried away by the speculations and the popular opinion from big account because it's a feel-good factor. So let me know. Looks like 4 people still, or 4 groups still in the race. Which one is your favorite? I'm learning more toward Todd Boehly, because he's the less of evils. It doesn't mean that I wanted him to begin with, but at some point you're gonna have to make a choice. Okay, and choose who is at least gonna give you something. And I think Todd is somebody with a lot of good intention. And if you look at the way he's running the LA Dodgers and the Lakers, you can tell that the guy is gonna open up other doors for Chelsea Football Club. He's gonna make a lot of money, but also spend a lot of money on Chelsea Football Club.
You know how The Simpsons predicts everything years in advance, right?
Yes, of course.
There's a great scene where they're walking into a hardware store, and it says, big, huge sign, Mom and Pop Hardware. And then they don't point it out. If you see it, you see it. As they're walking in, there's a little plaque on the side that says, a division of Global Dominance, Inc. That's how I kind of feel how sports teams are. It's like, it's sold as the mom and pop. It's the Dodgers. It's the, it's the feel-good team. A division of Global Dominance, Inc. Does that resonate with you? You have global aspirations. You want to dominate the globe with the Dodger brand, the Laker brand.
Yeah, ultimately you want to win, right? And
that helps you dominate the globe. Winning is a prerequisite to domination.
We don't think about it as domination. We think about it as winning. And if we happen to win all the titles and someone talks about us as dominating, we'll be okay with that.
But what is left? We have Todd Boehly, part owner of the Dodgers.
Nice to see you.
Thanks to see you. Dodgers doing pretty well, eh?
Off to a good start.
All right. Also investor in the Lakers and a few other things in terms of platform company. We will get to it. My question for you to start, why do you want to be involved as an investor? Because it's an emotional investment. It's a financial investment in sports. Because I've talked to other owners and we have discussed this. You can do everything right and still not win. That doesn't seem appealing to me. Why does it appeal to you?
Because it's intellectually stimulating. Ultimately, I think generally that's pretty much a rule, right? There's no guarantees. And I think it's also very humbling when you do everything right and you still don't win. So there's a component of it that, makes me continue to strive to do the best I can do every day. And, you ultimately start, you figure it out, you put the right people in place, you build the right foundation, and you then let it run. And from my point of view, at that point, you get all the benefit while you sit back and observe. And you can't tinker every day.
I love that, but I've never heard the intellectually stimulating answer. And I've asked plenty of owners, why do you be involved in this? It's fun, it's high profile, the emotion part of it, but I'm really curious about that. It's intellectually stimulating. I guess, yeah, but every day, just explain that a little bit more. What do you do on a daily basis that you get that constant feedback?
Well, you're constantly thinking about probabilities, right? And you're constantly thinking about how do I put together the best possible chance to win, recognizing that it's never 100%, right? But if you're under the hoop enough times and you're in the right place at the right time, and you've built something that's sustainable, then it can continue to perpetuate. And I just love the fact that, if you build the foundation, and I also love the fact that there's no shortcuts. And so, to me, the fact that, You actually have to go out, do all the work, build your farm team, get your free agents, find the front office, and then you also have to win the game, right? So from my point of view, I just love the fact that, there are no guarantees, right?
Chuck,
So-